for the swift and complete recovery of Khenze Rinpoche, Geshe Sering, so that he may quickly return to being able to teach the precious holy Dharma and being of limitless benefit to sentient beings. And our dear friend Chris Gwynn may have a perfect human rebirth or be reborn in a pure land where he can continue his practice of the holy Dharma. And in the meantime, may he be guided through the bardo by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So we're doing Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga tonight. So we're using that booklet if you have it. Sangye churan soki chognam la chancho pari dagni kapsuchi dage jinsogi personam ki drola penche sangye dropa sho. Sangye churan soki chognam la chancho pari dagni kapsuchi dage jinsogi personam ki drola penche sangye dropa sho. Sangye churan soki chognam la chancho pari dagni kapsuchi Dage jinsogi person gi drola penche sange dropa sho. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were to abide in equanimity, free from the closeness of attachment and the distance of hatred. May they abide in equanimity. I myself will cause them to abide in equanimity. Please, Guru Deity, bless me to be able to do this. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were to achieve Buddhahood. May they achieve Buddhahood. I myself will cause them to achieve Buddhahood. Please, Guru Deity, bless me to be able to do this. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they be free from suffering and its causes. I myself will cause them to be free from suffering and its causes. Please, Guru Deity, bless me to be able to do this. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were never separated from the happiness of high rebirth and liberation. May they never be separated from these. I myself will cause them never to be separated from these. Please, Guru Deity, bless me to be able to do this. Everywhere may the ground be pure, free of pebbles and so forth, as the level of the palm of the hand and the nature is sapphire and soft. Dissolving the merit field, going through the 8 dissolutions and arising as the deity with clear appearance, divine pride, if you have that initiation. From the heart of the savior of 100 deities of Tushita on a peak of a cloud resembling a clump of extremely white fresh curd, King of Dharma, omniscient Losan Trakpa, please come here together with your sons. In the sky before me on a lion throne, lotus and moon, my perfect pure Guru smiles with delight. Supreme field of merit for my mind of faith, please abide for 100 eons to spread the teachings. Your holy mind has the intelligence that understands the full extent of objects to be known. Your holy speech with its excellent explanations is an ear ornament for those of good fortune. Your holy body is radiantly beautiful with glory renowned. To you who are meaningful to see, hear, remember, I prostrate. pleasing drinking water, various flowers, fragrant incenses, lights, scented waters, and so forth. Oceans of cloud-like offerings, both actually arranged and mentally emanated. I offer to you the supreme field of merit. Whatever non-virtue of body, speech, and mind, and especially those opposite to the three vows that I have collected from beginningless time, I confess each and every one with fervent regret from my heart. So we can do the Vajrasattva practice. If you need the mantra, it's on page 30. And we'll just make sure you've got the 4 opponent powers complete, particularly the resolve at the end of the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Dinapatita Dido Mebawa Sutakayo Mebawa Supakayo Mebawa Anarakta Mebawa Sawasidi Mampayasa Sawakama Sutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sawatata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajra Bhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manopalaya Vajrasattva Dinapatita Dido Mebawa Sutakayo Mebawa Supakayo Mebawa Anarakta Mebawa Sawasidi Mampayasa Sawakama Sutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sawatata Kata Vajramame Mutsa Bhava Maha Samaya Sattva Ahum Pe. Back to page 9. You strove for much learning and practice in this degenerate age and made your freedoms and riches meaningful by abandoning the 8 worldly concerns. Savior, we sincerely rejoice in your extensive deeds. perfect, pure, holy gurus from billowing clouds of wisdom and compassion in the sky of the Dharmakaya, please let fall a rain of profound and extensive Dharma upon the receptacle of those to be subdued exactly as they need. May whatever virtue I have collected benefit the teachings and all transmigratory beings, and in particular may it cause the essence of perfect pure Losang Dragpa's teachings to shine forever. Osashi Poki Shukshimeto Tramri Ravlingshi Nidigyam Pari Sange Shingdu Mikte ulwa yidro kunamda shin la cho pasho. By the merits of having offered this mandala to Lama Tsongkhapa and his two sons, may I, my family members, and all sentient beings be able to meet, practice, and actualize the teachings of the victorious one, Losang Drakpa, who had the morality of an eminently pure way of life, was courageous in the extensive conduct of the sons of the victorious ones, and accomplished the yoga of the two stages of supreme bliss and emptiness. Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niryatayami. So we keep the below two paragraphs, the visualization in mind as we recite the mantra. And yeah, let's do this visualization part. By the force of having fervently requested in this way, hollow beams of white light are emitted from the hearts of the perfect pure Father and Sons, and combining into one, enter my crown. White nectar, the color of milk, flows from the opening of a tube of white light, cleansing all my sicknesses, spirit harms, negative karmas, obscurations, and their imprints without exception. My body becomes as pure and clear as crystal. So we'll do the 5-line on page 13 and then continue through after half a mala to do the 7 wisdoms. Yeah, let's see how we go. Igniseve techen chenrezi, dreaming and pay wampo jumpa yon, dupung malisham se sangweda, kanchan kepe sugyan songkapa, losan drabe shabla so wade. Igniseve techen chenrezi. Dreaming can be one po jumper yon, dupo malo jum se sang way the Kanchan ke pe su gyan song ka pa, Los Antra page of la so page 18, the requests. May my wisdoms of listening, reflecting, and meditating increase. May my wisdoms of explaining, debating, composing develop. May I be granted the supreme and common realizations. Please bless me to quickly become like you. May my transcendental wisdom of simultaneously born great bliss arise. May my stains of mistakenly grasping things as real be purified. May my netted doubts that only my mind be cut off. Please bless me to quickly become like you. May my wisdoms of listening, reflecting, and meditating increase. May my wisdoms of explaining, debating, and composing develop. May I be granted the supreme and common realizations. Please bless me to quickly become like you. May my transcendental wisdom of simultaneously born great bliss arise. May my stains of mistakenly grasping things as real be purified. May my net of doubts that are only my mind be cut off. Please bless me to quickly become like you. May my wisdoms of listening, reflecting, and meditating increase. May my wisdoms of explaining, debating, and composing develop. May I be granted the supreme and common realizations. Please bless me to quickly become like you. May my transcendental wisdom of simultaneously born great bliss arise. May my stains in mistakenly grasping things as real be purified. May my net of doubts that are only my mind be cut off. Please bless me to quickly become like you. The foundation of all good qualities is the kind and perfect pure Guru. Correct devotion to him is the root of the path. By clearly seeing this and applying great effort, please bless me to rely upon him with great respect. Understanding that the precious freedom of this rebirth is found only once, is greatly meaningful, and is difficult to find again, please bless me to generate the mind that unceasingly, day and night, takes its essence. This life is as impermanent as a water bubble. Remember how quickly it decays and death comes. After death, just like a shadow follows the body, the results of black and white karma follow. Finding firm and definite conviction in this, please bless me always to be careful that in even the slightest negative action and accomplish the deeds. Seeking samsaric pleasures is door to all suffering, uncertain and cannot be relied upon. Recognizing these shortcomings, please bless me to generate the strong wish for the bliss of liberation. Led by this pure thought, mindfulness, alertness, and great caution arise. The root of the teachings is keeping the Pradamoksha vows. Please bless me to accomplish this essential practice. Just as I have fallen into the sea of samsara, so have all mother transmigratory beings. Please bless me to see this, train in supreme bodhicitta, bear the responsibility of freeing my migratory beings. Even if I develop only bodhicitta, but I don't practice the three types of morality, I'll not achieve enlightenment. With my clear recognition of this, please bless me to practice the bodhisattva vows with great energy. Once I have pacified distractions to wrong objects and correctly analyzed the meaning of reality, please bless me to generate quickly within my mind stream the unified path of calm abiding and special insight. Having become a pure vessel by training the general path, please bless me to enter the holy gateway of the fortunate one's supreme Vajra vehicle. At that time, the basis of accomplishing the two attainments is keeping pure vows and samaya. As I have become firmly convinced of this, please bless me to protect these vows and pledges like my life. Then, having realized the importance of the two stages, the essence of the Vajrayana, by practicing with great energy, never giving up the 4 sessions, please bless me to realize the teachings of the Holy Guru. Like that, may the gurus who show the noble path and the spiritual friends who practice it have long lives. Please bless me to pacify completely all outer and inner hindrances. In all my lives, never separated from perfect gurus, may I enjoy the magnificent Dharma by completing the qualities of the stages and paths. May I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Magnificent and precious root Guru, please abide on the lotus seat at my heart. Guide me with your great kindness and grant me the realizations of your holy body, speech, and mind. Magnificent and precious root Guru, please abide on the lotus seat at my heart. Guide me with your great kindness and grant me the supreme and common realizations. Magnificent and precious root Guru, please abide on the lotus seat at my heart. Guide me with your great kindness and remain steadfast until I attain the essence of enlightenment. By the force of the victorious one, Tsongkhapa, acting as our direct Mahayana virtuous friend in all our lives, may we never turn away for even a second pure path highly admired by the victorious ones. May we be able to live a life of pure morality, listen to many teachings, train in bodhicitta, pure view and contact, without corrupting or polluting the teachings of the second victorious one. Glorious Guru, whatever your body, retinue, lifespan, and realm, whatever your supreme and excellent name, I and others become exactly like that. By the force of the praises and requests made to you, may all diseases, evil spirits, poverty, and quarrels be calmed, and may the Dharma and good fortune increase in the regions which I and others dwell. Please bless us that the lives of the glorious Gurus be long, that all beings equal in the extent of space be happy, that I and others without exception collect merits and purify obscurations, may we quickly achieve Buddhahood. May I not give rise to heresy for even a second in regard to the actions of the glorious Guru. May I see whatever actions are done as pure. With this devotion, may I receive the Guru's blessings in my heart. For the Dharma King, Tsongkhapa's way of Dharma to flourish, may all signs of obstacles be pacified and all conducive conditions be complete. Due to the two types of merits of the three times of myself and others, may the teachings of the victorious one, Losang Tragpa, shine resplendent forever. Perhaps we can bless the chai. Do you think, as a group, we should bless us now? Yeah. So if you need the verses in the Gold Retreat Prayer Book 221. Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum. Lama Sangye Lama Chodeshin Lama Gendunte Kungi Jepo Lama Te Lama Namla Chopabu. And then we'll go on to do the King of Prayers on page 344. Is that correct? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, King of Prayers, the extraordinary aspiration of the practice of Samantabhadra. I bow down to the useful Arya Manjushri, you lions among humans gone to freedom in the present, past, and future, and the worlds of 10 directions. To all of you with body, speech, and sincere mind, I bow down. With the energy of aspiration for the Bodhisattva way, with a sense of deep respect, many bodies as atoms of the world. To all you Buddhas visualized as real, I bow down. On every atom are Buddhas, numberless as atoms, each amidst a host of Bodhisattvas, and I am confident in the sphere of all phenomena is entirely filled with Buddhas in this way. With infinite oceans of praise for you, and the oceans and the sound and the aspects of my voice, I sing the breathtaking excellence of the Buddhas, to celebrate all of you gone to bliss. Beautiful flowers, regal garlands, sweet music, scented oils and parasols, sparkling lights and sublime incense, I offer to you, victorious ones. Fine dress and fragrant perfume, sandalwood powder heaped high as Mount Meru, all wondrous offerings in spectacular array offered to you, victorious ones, with transcendent offerings peerless and vast, with profound admiration for all the Buddhas, with strength of conviction in the Bodhisattva way, I offer and bow down to all victorious ones. Every harmful action I have done with my body, speech, and mind, attachment, anger, and confusion, all these I openly lay bare before you. I lift up my heart and rejoice in all positive potential of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, of solitary realizers, hearers still in training, and those beyond, and of all ordinary beings. You who are the bright lights of the worlds of the 10 directions, who have attained the Buddha's omniscience through the stages of awakening, all of you who are my guides, please turn the supreme wheel of Dharma. With palms together, I earnestly request you to actualize paranirvana. Please stay with us for eons, numberless as atoms of the world, for the happiness and well-being of wanderers in samsara. Whatever slight positive potential I may have created, paying homage, offering and acknowledging my faults, rejoicing and requesting the Buddhas stay and teach, I now dedicate all of this for full awakening. May you Buddhas now living in the worlds of 10 directions, and all of you gone to freedom in the past accept my offerings. May those not yet arisen quickly perfect their minds, awaking as fully enlightened ones. May all worlds of 10 directions be entirely pure and vast. May they be filled with bodhisattvas, surrounding Buddhas gathered beneath a Bodhi tree. May as many beings as exist in the 10 directions, always well and happy. May all samsaric beings live in accord with the Dharma, and may their Dharma wish be fulfilled. My past lives and all varieties of existence, may I practice the Bodhisattva way, and thus in each cycle of death, migration, and birth, may I always abandon the householder's life.
In following in the footsteps of the Buddhas and perfecting the practice of a bodhisattva, may I always act without error or compromise, with ethical discipline, faultless and pure. May I teach the Dharma in the language of gods, in every language of spirits and nagas, of humans and of demons, in every voice, every form of being. May I be gentle-minded, cultivating the 6 parameters, and never forget bodhicitta. May I completely cleanse without omission every negativity that all that obscures this awakening mind. May I transverse in all my lives in the world, free of karma, afflictions, and interfering forces. And just as the lotus blossom is undisturbed by the water's wave, just as the sun and moon move unhindered through the sky, may I ease the sufferings of the lower realms in many directions and dimensions of the universe. May I guide all wanderers in samsara to the pure bliss of awakening and be of worldly benefit to them as well. May I practice constantly for eons to come, perfecting the activities of awakening, acting in harmony with the various dispositions of beings and showing the way of the Bodhisattva. May I always have friendship of those whose path is like mine, and with body, words, and also mind, may we practice together the same aspirations and activities. May I always meet a spiritual mentor and never displease this excellent friend who deeply wishes to help me and expertly teaches the Bodhisattva way. May I always directly see Buddhas, masters encircled by Bodhisattvas, and without pause or discouragement for eons to come, may I make extensive offerings to them. May I hold within me the Buddha's genuine Dharma, illuminate everywhere the teachings that awaken, embody the realizations of a Bodhisattva, and practice ardently in all future eons. While circling through all states of existence, may I become an endless treasure of good qualities, skillful means, wisdom, samadhi, and liberating stabilizations, gathering limitless, pristine wisdom and positive potential. Item I shall see Buddha fields numberless as atoms, inconceivable Buddhas among bodhisattvas in every field, practicing the activities of awakening. Perceiving this in all directions, I dive into an ocean of Buddha fields, each ocean of the 3 times of Buddhas in the space of a wisp of hair. So I too will practice for ocean of eons. Thus I'm continually immersed in the speech of the Buddhas, expression that reveals an ocean of qualities in one word, completely pure eloquence of all Buddhas, communication suited to the various tendencies of beings. With strength of understanding, I plunge into the infinite enlightened speech of the Dharma of all Buddhas of the 3 times gone to freedom, who continually turn the wheel of Dharma methods. I shall experience in one moment such vast activity in all future eons, and I will enter into all eons of the 3 times, but in a fraction of a second. On one instant, I shall see all those awakened beings, past, present, and future, lions among humans, and with the power of the illusion-like stabilization, I will constantly engage in their inconceivable activity. I shall manifest upon one single atom the ray of pure lands, present, past, and future. Likewise, I shall enter a ray of pure Buddha fields in every direction without exception. I shall enter the very presence of all my guides, those lights of the world who have yet to appear, who subsequently turning the wheels of complete awakening to reveal final perfect peace. May I achieve the power of swift magical emanation, the power to lead the great vehicle through every approach, the power of always beneficial activity, the power of love pervading all realms, the power of all surpassing positive potential, the power of supreme knowledge uninstructed by discrimination, and the powers of wisdom, skillful means, and samadhi. May I achieve the perfect power of awakening, purifying the power of all contaminated actions, crushing the power of disturbing emotions at their root, diffusing the power of interfering forces. I shall perfect the power of a bodhisattva practice. May I purify an ocean of worlds, may I free an ocean of beings, clearly see an ocean of Dharma, and may I realize an ocean of pristine wisdom. May I purify an ocean of activities, may I fulfill an ocean of aspirations, may I make an ocean of Buddhas, may I practice without discouragement for an ocean of eons. To awaken fully this bodhisattva way, without exception, all the diverse aspirations of awakening practice of all Buddhas gone to freedom in the 3 times everywhere. In order to practice exactly as the wise one called Samantabhadra, all embracing good, the elder brother of the sons of the daughters of the Buddhas, I completely dedicate all this goodness. Likewise, may I dedicate, just as the skillful Samantabhadra, with pure Buddha speech and mind, pure actions, and pure Buddha fields. I shall give rise to the aspirations of Manjushri for this bodhisattva practice of all embracing good, to perfect these practices without discouragement or pause in all future eons. May my pure activities be endless, may my good qualities boundless, and through abiding in immeasurable activity, actualize infinite emanations. Limitless is the end of space, likewise limitless are living beings, thus limitless are karma and afflictions. Reach be limitless as well. One may offer to the Buddhas all wealth and adornments in infinite worlds of 10 directions, and one may offer during eons numberless as atoms of the world, even the greatest happiness of gods and humans. But whoever hears this extraordinary aspiration and longing for highest awakening gives rise to faith just once, far more positive potential. All those who make this heartfelt aspiration for the Bodhisattva way will be free of all lower rebirths, free of harmful companions, and quickly see Amitabha, infinite light. And even in this very human life, they will be nourished by happiness and have all conducive circumstances. Without waiting long, they will become like Samantabhadra himself. Those who give voice to this extraordinary aspiration will quickly and completely purify the five boundless harmful actions created under the power of ignorance. Blessed with supreme knowledge and body, family attributes and appearance, there will be inconceivable vast-faring forces and leading teachers, and the three worlds will make offerings. Going quickly to the noble body tree and sitting there to benefit sentient beings, subduing all interfering forces, they will awaken the great wheel of Dharma. Have no doubt that the complete awakening is a fully ripened result comprehended only by a Buddha, of holding in mind by teaching, reading, and reciting this aspiration of a bodhisattva practice. In order to train just like the hero Manjushri who knows reality as it is, and just like Samantabhadra as well, I completely dedicate all this goodness just as they did. With that dedication which is praised as greatest, by all the Buddhas gone to freedom of the three times, I too dedicate all my roots of goodness for the attainment of the bodhisattva practice. When the moment of my death arrives, by illuminating all obscurations and directly perceiving Amitabha, may I go immediately to Sivavakti, the pure land of great joy. Having gone to Sivavakti, may I exercise many of these aspirations, all without exception, for the benefit of beings as long as this world endures. Born from extremely beautiful superlative lotus, in its joyful land, the Buddha's magnificent mandala, may I receive a prediction of my awakening directly from Buddha Amitabha. Having received a prediction there, may I create vast benefit for the beings throughout the 10 directions with a billion emanations by the power of wisdom. Even through the small virtue I have accumulated by offering this prayer of the Bodhisattva practice, may all positive aspirations of beings be fulfilled in an instant. Through creating limitless positive potential by dedicating this prayer of Samantabhadra's deeds, may all beings drowning in the torrent of sorrow in the presence of Amitabha. Through this king of aspirations, which is the greatest of supply, having infinite wonders in samsara, through the accomplishment of the scripture dazzling with Samantabhadra's practice, may suffering realms be utterly emptied of all beings. Now we'll go to page 284. 283. In the retreat prayer. 283. May all the wishes of His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Lama Thupten Zopa Rinpoche be fulfilled immediately. May all wars, religious conflicts, and disharmony in the world be pacified, and all epidemics be eliminated. May all activities of the FPNT be most beneficial to the sixth realm sentient beings, nourishing of the Buddha's teachings. May all FPMT projects be free of obstacles and succeed immediately, especially the Maitreya project, the Padmasambhava project for peace. Special dedication for the new Gompa and Center Development Project to come to fruition in accordance with Geshe Punsok Sutran's vast vision, and that it may benefit endless sentient beings. For harmony and prosperity for CI and CNC, success in all grant applications made by CI, and for Kara's visa application to be successful. May we be able to complete all the realizations of the path in order to free sentient beings to enlightenment. May all our virtuous temporal wishes for ourselves, family, and so forth be fulfilled. May all those who have died either reborn in the pure land where they become enlightened, or at least take a perfect human rebirth, especially all those who have killed due to war, terrorism, or natural disasters, all those who have met an untimely death, all those who have died from COVID-19, and all those who have died in the war between Russia and Ukraine. For Sangha, Ben Cesare, Juan de Vincent Luna, Draclus Neville, Barbara Robson, Yoi Moi Chu, Yuk Chin Lu, James O'Neill, Peter Wells, Jerry Joe Lowry, Bob Mayman, Kei Hyo Wang, Father Bob Maguire, Lou Lachlan, Monboon, Astro K-pop, Colin Folker, Steve Angelus, Shah Akela Agarwal, John Webber, Lau Fran Yin, Barry Humphries, Sundajev Mergen Batar, Montserrat Ferrer Perduna, Mi Hu Wei, Rosabella Mazzoloni, Julian Adamoli, Joshua Michaels, Madame Q Yao King, Gorga Jim Blackwell, John Ferninger, Revadina Tola, Grace Farley, Jacques Zonfrillo, Li Dichin, Chung La Yun, Dorothy Jean Parkin, Romero de Costa Lopez, Nguyen Tin Trong, Merv Masker, Hawang Po His, Arenalis Antiadas, Francis or Logahan, Eric Bocher, Sebastian D. Clerk, Carl Edward Mosserit, Loy Moi Tuong, Panafilo Casadilli, Nui Min Tu, Nguyen Tan Long, Brian Aldag, Chris Gwynn, Goy I Chin, and Amy Collins, Carl Mendelo, Stephen Ellis Mala Wittermans, Barry Beck, Randy Woolley, Lau Nax, Mr. Kang Bak Kui, Alec Little. And we also pray for a perfect human rebirth for the following animals, all those killed during gardening, cleaning, and other activities at the center. Boris in the Harmony Hut, Baby Possum, Addison, Stare at Udalo, Winnie the dog, Lily the dog, Marble the dog, and Noisy Miner at Coolum. We may all those who are sick and suffering receive whatever help they need, especially we make prayers to the deities of the elements for the following people with health and life obstacles. For Sangha, Kinsa Rinpoche, Geshe Tashi Siwang, Ven K Minor, Ven Nawang Tupten, Annie Fran, Ven Tupten Pima, Ven Tenzin Palian. All those affected by COVID-19, all those affected by the war between Russia and Ukraine, all asylum seekers in detention, all those being cared for by Karuna and Shidamani hospices, John McRae, Christina Russo, Renate Elgavi, Clarence and Ricky Lokovich, Tanya Duratovic, JC Keeley, Rose Linwood, Alana Miles, Sienna Miles, Christine Malloy, Lisa Koros, Wayne Pretense, Gary and Max, Barry and Dan, Linda Ward, Grace McDougall, Yvette Loliette and family, Barbara and Barry Beck, Jeffrey Foger, Anita Gregory, Diana Secura, Jean Koros, Sue Gregg and Caden Duffy, Adele Lorigan, Hannah Banon, Diane Gee, Sue Allen, Vivian Vickery, Skylar Elizabeth Bates, Jane Logan, Jane Disher, Hazel Rosenberg, Belinda Rosenberg, Murray Palmer, Clint Palmer, Anetona, Amanda Knutz, Nicole Harradine, Ruby Carme, Mina Andrews, Mick Eastwood, Josette Chor, Fiona Finlayson, Kylie Fraser and Luke, Jana Bullock, Lynn's from Winby, Warren Gibson, Jean Phillips. We also make prayers for the following animals who are unwell, all animals in Australia Zoo Wildlife Hospital, all animals facing slaughter, exportation and exploitation, all animals caught in bushfires, floods and droughts. Obey the dog, Cleo the cat, and Zack the dog. May the hearts of people throughout the world be filled with tolerance, understanding, and compassion for each other. May the leaders of nations recall their responsibility for the well-being of their citizens, ensuring that their actions are guided by wisdom, courage, and compassion. For all those who are experiencing pain, fear, and devastation as a result of war, terrorism, or natural disasters, be instantly relieved of their suffering, and we pray that peace, happiness, and harmony prevail throughout the 10 directions where all sentient beings dwell.
So we'll go to page 311 for the tea and trauma offering. And we've already arisen as the deity during the Lama Tsongkhapa practice. We start down with the blessing of the offerings section. Firstly, blessing the inner offering. Om Hri Shri Rikrita Nano Humpe Om Sabhava Shuddha Sawa Dhamma Sabhava Shuddha Hum Tumpa Nidugyu Tumpa Nanglai Yamlai Lung Rame Me Ala Mika Kipu Sengu Tendu Ala jungwe topa kapo de nga du sha nga du si nga dida kendin du om ahum rangi tuke hum leo se trolong yo me ba tope nangi sangye shigi ko yigi sum leo se trope doji sunta ne tempa topa lungte shungwe gi kadak jinu gikyon chan a du si topa je Om Gi Meng Po Ba Jing Pe Wai Gyu Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Hri Shri Rikrita Nana Hum Pe Om Sabha Shuddha Sawa Dhamma Sabha Shuddha Hum Tumpa Ni Du Gyu Tumpe Nang Le Yam Le Lung Ran Me Me Ala Mi Gu Gi Pu Sim Gu Tendu Alla jungwe topa kapo de nga du sha nga du si nga dida kendin du om ahum rangi tuke hum leo ze trolung yo me ba tupe nangi sanction shigi ko yigi sum leo ze trope doji sunten ne tempa topa lungte shungwe hum gi kadak jine gyakyan chan a du si topa je Om Gi Meng Po Ba Shing Pe Wai Gyu Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Hri Shri Rikrita Nono Hum Pe Om Sabha Vashuddha Sawa Dhamma Sabha Vashuddha Hum Tompa Ni Du Gyu Tompe Nang Le Yam Le Lung Ral Me Me Ala Mi Ge Ge Pu Sim Gu Tendu Alla jungwe topa kapo de nga du sha nga du se nga dida kendin du om ahum rangi tuke hum leo se trolung yo me ba tupa nangi samya shigi ko yigi sum leo se trope doji sunta ne tempa topa lungte shungwe hum gi kadak jinu kikyon chan a tu si topa je Om Gi Meng Po Pa Jing Pe Wai Gyu Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Ahum. It's okay to do in English, page 300. Hum, to the all-pervading lineage lord, Guru Samadhikirti, to Shakyamuni, Vajradhara, Tenzin Gyatso and all, to the root and lineage gurus and the three rest blind ones, I offer this nectar drink that gives rise to bliss. Please take it and accomplish all my wishes quickly. To Manjushri, hero Vajrabharava and Haruka, likewise to multitudes of deities of the four classes of Tantra, assembled meditation or meditating deities, I offer this nectar drink that gives rise to bliss. Please take it and accomplish all my wishes quickly. To those mere remembrance of whom grants innate supreme bliss, deities such as Venerable Dorji Pamo, to all Viras, Dakas, and Dakinis of the three abodes, I offer this nectar drink that gives rise to bliss. Please take it and accomplish all my wishes quickly. To those mere remembrance of whom liberates from samsara's fears and nirvana's peace, who grant all realizations in the very moment of our prayer, whose mere gaze outshines the three world systems, to all the assembled deities of Yidamahayagriva, I offer this nectar drink that gives rise to bliss. Please take it and accomplish all my wishes quickly. To the swift actor Mahakala, to Dhamaraja Kalarupa, to the queen of the armed warriors Powden Lamo, and to Namtase, four-faced Mahakala, and all their assembly of deities, I offer this nectar drink that gives rise to bliss. Please take it and accomplish all my wishes quickly. The source giving rise to all the virtue and goodness one could wish for, great king of the royal lineage Namtase, to the wealth owners such as the gods, Nagas, and their retinues, this golden drink possessing all qualities is offered to you all. Please grant all common and supreme realizations. To all the assemblies such as the five great goddesses of longevity and the 12 Tenmas, and to all the visible worldly gods, Nagas, landlord spirits, and the five kings together with their retinues, and to the 8 classes of gods, including their entourage, I offer this nectar drink that gives rise to bliss. Please take it and accomplish all my wishes quickly, especially to you who are always guarding, protecting, and supporting all of us masters, disciples, and benefactors, the gods of birth, local gods, gods over enemies, and wrathful ones. I offer this nectar drink that gives rise to bliss. Please take it and accomplish all my wishes quickly. To all mother sentient beings of the 6 realms and to the harm givers, hindering spirits, and karmic debtors, I offer this nectar drink that gives rise to bliss. May the entire suffering and all karmic debts be completely purified. In short, to the visible worldly gods and the 8 haughty spirits and their assistants without exception, and in particular to the gods, nagas, and landlord spirits of this place, I offer this nectar drink that gives rise to bliss. Please take it and accomplish all my wishes quickly. The uncontaminated nature of the wisdom of bliss and emptiness in the aspect of the play of this complete sense offering, lacking nothing. Please, one by one, take and perform the activities that develop the teachings and the practice of the Ganden tradition, that they may endure without degeneration to the end of samsara. May all the gurus who preserve these teachings have long lives. May the Sangha in general and the monks and nuns of the Foundation for the Preservation of the Mahayana tradition practice the 3 trainings and bring their scriptural learning and realization to completion. May all their wishes, as well as those of the Foundation for the Preservation of the Mahayana tradition in general, and those of the benefactors and others who are involved, be accomplished as we wish according to the Dharma. Please bless us so that all our sicknesses, spirit harms, obstacles, and interferences be pacified immediately. Page 321, and have the Swift Prayers book open to page 5. Changchu Senchu Rinpoche Makye Panam Gegechi Gepa Nampa Mepa Yi Gone Gondu Palwa Sho Jikden Kam Dear Pande Malupa Kong Le Zhong Wei Sampel Yi Shino Kadrin Sume Tenzing Gyatso Cho Kutse Tenjing Tukshe Lun Dru Sho Tong Ni Ning Je Sung Du Shu Pe Lang Che Che Sa Ze Kan Chen Ten Dro Gon Cha Na Pe Mo Tenzing Gyat So La So Wa Det So Shedon Lun Dru Sho. A prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche by His Holiness supporting the Dalai Lama Tenzin Gyatso. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and predicate Buddhas, victorious Losang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now, holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice. You wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and for mother living beings who suddenly departed to peace, what a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the 3 jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. A Lamenting Wail by Kudrila. Guru, think of me. Guru, consider me. Gracious Guru, care for me. Rude Guru, most gracious and kind, do not deprive us of your compassionate refuge. Listen and consider this heartfelt prayer made by a tormented disciple. Guru, you embody the blessings of the Buddhas of the 3 times. You may rest in great bliss, equipoised within the dhatu of unimpeded luminosity, yet the playful dance of your loving compassion can emanate in myriad ways the swift appearance of your magical wisdom, the Rupakaya. The time has come for you to care for us once again with your affectionate compassion. I invoke you, I call upon you, I implore you on behalf of all beings. Arise, arise, arise from the Dhammakaya. Do not rest in Kuchara or other pure celestial realms. Rather, to benefit the Buddha's teachings in all living beings, swiftly return to this southern continent to spread the Buddha Dhamma study and realization. Quickly return to guide us poor, wretched beings, such as the desperate cry of us, your disciples. Return so that we may actually behold your presence and receive the blessings of your enlightened body, speech, and mind. All violations, errors, mistakes, and broken samaya that we have made in relation to your spontaneously present awakened body, speech, mind, and activity, through our being baffled, confused, and conceiving things in erroneous ways, we confess within the luminous emptiness of your three kayas. Of everything auspicious, the supreme auspiciousness, may there be the auspiciousness of emptiness and compassion, conjoined with the auspiciousness of a timely meeting between master and disciples. Through the force of the truth of unchanging suchness, may the unmistaken incarnation return quickly. This lament was made by Mia Dakini with pure faith and samaya, her eyes filled with tears of sorrow. May these wishes of a beggar woman be fulfilled through the blessings of the deities of the three roots. Perception, its object, and the act of perceiving all dissolve within the expanse, the blissful clarity of suchness. Back to 323. Due to all the past, present, and future merits collected by me and all the merits of the three times collected by numberless Buddhas and numberless sentient beings, which are completely empty of existing from their own side. May I, who am completely empty of existing from my own side, achieve the state of Lama Tsongkhapa's full enlightenment, which is completely empty of existing from its own side, and lead all sentient beings who are completely empty of existing from their own side to that enlightened state which exists in mere name by myself alone, who is merely labeled by the mind. I fully dedicate all these virtues to be able to train just like the hero Manjushri who knows reality, and just like Samantabhadra as well. I fully dedicate all my roots of virtue with the dedication praised as the best by all the on-beyond victors of the three times in order to have good conduct. Page 325. Due to all the past, present, and future merits collected by me and all the merits of the three times collected by numberless Buddhas and numberless sentient beings, may bodhicitta be generated in the hearts of all the sentient beings of the six realms, and especially in the hearts of everybody in this world, including all the students, center, benefactors, and volunteers, FPMT organization. May it be generated in the hearts of all those who rely upon me, all those for whom I have promised to pray, all those whose names have been given to me. May it be generated in my heart and in the hearts of all my family members, those who are living and those who have died. May the bodhicitta that has already been generated increase. Page 338. Down the bottom, verse 32. May the monks and nuns of the FPMT outwardly have the pacified and subdued behavior of hearer listeners, inwardly be training well with bodhicitta, secretly maintain the yoga of bliss and emptiness of the two stages, and actualize the complete teachings of the victorious one, Losang Drakpa, page 374. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Aha, perfectly complete Buddha, Varachana, King of Light, I prostrate. To the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Samantabhadra, I prostrate. Tayata, Panchadriya, Avabodhini Soha, Om Dur Ze Mukhi Soha. Tayata, Panchadriya, Avabodhini Soha, Om Dur Ze Mukhi Soha. Tayata, Panchadriya, Avabodhini Soha, Om Dur Ze Mukhi Soha. Tayata Panchadriya Avabodhini Soha Om Dur Ze Mukhi Soha Tayata Panchadriya Avabodhini Soha Om Dur Ze Mukhi Soha Tayata Panchadriya Avabodhini Soha Om Dur Ze Mukhi Soha Tayata Panchadriya Avabodhini Soha Om Dur Ze Mukhi Soha. To Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, perfectly complete Buddha, medicine guru, king of sapphire light, I prostrate. To Bhagavan Tathagata Aha, perfectly complete Buddha, king fully accomplishing all dedications and prayers, I prostrate. Due to the blessings of the eminent victorious ones and the bodhisattvas, the truth of infallible dependent arising, and the power of my pure special attitude taking responsibility, may all the aims of my pure prayers be accomplished. Thank you. Please. So we will do the long life for Khensa Rinpoche Geshe Saring. Can we do it in Tibetan? Because I haven't. Okay, cool. We'll do it in Tibetan. It's okay. You can use that. I've got it on my phone. Are you ready? Lozangawa nipe lunto tan chedan drupa pela jagogon riso gaden jetsin zinze pe jetsin lame shabla so wade. Finito.